What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Batman issue number 131. This is taking place after the events of Failsafe. We saw that Failsafe was able to defeat Batman. Batman was able to install some programming into him, trying to give him compassion. When Failsafe had turned that gun on Batman, we see that Batman, he was transported somewhere. Now we're gonna find out exactly where that somewhere is. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up in Crime Alley. We are picking up with Batman beaten, tethered, bruised, bleeding. He is barely alive. The last thing he remembers is Failsafe. The last thing he remembers is the Arctic. He thought he had fixed the programming, but he is not understanding why he finds himself in Crime Alley. But this isn't Crime Alley as he knows it. He knows that there is something different. That is when we see Jim Gordon. But this isn't the Jim Gordon as we know him. This is a skeleton of Jim Gordon, with Batman trying to get his bearing, trying to figure out what is going on, maybe thinking that his brain has been damaged. But what he does know is that this is not his Earth. But with needing to get his bearing, he needs to get some clothes, he needs to assess where he is, and he needs to figure out how to get back. His brownstone is still very much here, but it is a shell. Nobody has lived in it for years. Thinking maybe the manor is going to give him some clues. Looking up at Wayne Tower, he sees that it is something else here. Not sure what it is. It's almost as if this Gotham, it feels darker. But at the end of the day, this is still Gotham, and he is still Batman. That is what picks us up down the street. We have the police moving in on a woman and her child. We have a gentleman who refers to himself as the judge. He is going house to house, and he is asking each individual if they are insane or if they are sane. The insane ones, they are shrinking and they are taking away. As the judge kicks down one of these doors, the man begging for his life, saying that there are three options. You can say that you are insane, you can say that you are sane, or you can take death. This is where Bruce Wayne intervenes, coming in and grabbing the judge. He knows that this guy, he stinks of venom, the super steroid that Bane uses. But this isn't Bane. This is Harvey Dent, going by the name of Judge Dent in this Gotham. This is where we have the fight break out. If he needed multiversal confirmation, this right here is it. With Bruce getting thrown around just a little bit, this is where he kicks up his aggression. Even without a costume, he needs to show them fear, to show them why they must fear him. As he begins to get the upper hand, this is where we have the arrival of Firefly. Annoying in any universe, he sets this building ablaze. As Bruce goes to save the people that he can, Judge Dent grabs him by the back of the neck and throws him into the building. With the flames surrounding them, the two of them begin their fight. This is when we have a random stranger come in. A young girl reaching out to Bruce saying that they gotta go. They jump out the window, taking off down the alleyway. We see that Bruce Wayne is in very rough shape, still not completely healed from his battle with Failsafe. Now taking on all of these GCPD guys as well as Judge Dent. They get to a vehicle where they can hide out, and we have Bruce Wayne, who is just very beaten up. This is when the skeleton of Jim Gordon shows up again. At this point, we have to assume that Bruce Wayne is the only one that can see him. But it also hints that maybe Bruce can't see him at all. Maybe Jimbo is just following him around. We don't know the whole reason for this yet, but we're gonna see it explained as we move further on. That is what takes us to Selina Kyle, as she currently deals with one of her thugs taking money off the top. she gets a phone call from an individual known as Red Mask. Red Mask has a job for her to do, needing her to drop everything. She is being sent a picture of the individual he needs taken care of. Someone that needs to be taken alive. That somebody is Bruce Wayne. Now the world has believed him to be dead, but Red Mask is letting Selina know that this guy is top priority to bring him in alive and bring him to Red Mask. That's where we see Red Mask. He appears to be doing all kinds of experiments. But one thing we do know is that Red Mask has been waiting for Bruce Wayne. That's what picks us up with Bruce Wayne tending to all of his wounds. At this point, Batman has figured out that here in this universe, there is no Batman. That on this world, Bruce Wayne is dead. Batman saying that this is Failsafe's compassion. This is his gift. A Gotham without Batman. A Gotham that needs saving. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. What we are seeing is that Batman was able to change the programming of Failsafe. To what extent, we don't really know. It's kind of a weird story. Like, cause you can change him, you can give him compassion, but why would his compassion be sending you away to a Gotham that has no Batman? Because if his programming was able to be changed, why would you send him away? In that regard, I don't think it really makes sense, at least not to me. It doesn't make sense why, if his programming was changed to be more compassionate, I guess you could say that that compassion made him send Batman to a universe where Batman was needed. You could say that it was compassionate for the people of Gotham in that existence where Bruce Wayne had died. But that still doesn't change the primary directive. It doesn't change the fact that Failsafe was activated because Failsafe believes that Batman had killed someone. Adding compassion to that doesn't change the fact that his objective was to kill Batman. But for the sake of the story, we'll go with it. You know, Failsafe sends him to a universe where Batman doesn't exist, which is a story that I am actually pretty excited for, essentially throwing us into an Elseworld story. Over the next couple of months, we are going to explore this Gotham, we are going to explore the characters, who they are, where they come from, and exactly what all of this is going to mean. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with Batman, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is gonna get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership, much like Patreon having 5 different tiers from $1 to $50. From loyalty badges to getting free comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but it is giving you tons of perks in the process. Now, if you are unable to do that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.